Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm John Gray, and this is the Coy Sisk number one. First number one, just like the Wildcats were number one last year. The first Coy Sisk fifth quarter show, and Coach Sisk is right here with me. And Coach, two things. Congratulations on being the head coach of the Tullahoma Wildcat football team. First head coaching job, first football game, first win. That's pretty good. That's three first. I mean, that's all you need is a home run now.
That's it.
How'd you feel after the ball game the other night?
Hey, look, one, excited, but two, if you want to be honest, relieved.
Yeah, I bet. Well, you know, I was proud, real proud that we had the school and the powers that be decided to keep a good man in charge. Right. And I told you that when they had the reveal that you were the man. Kids love you. You've been there. You've seen it happen. You know what it takes to make it happen. And you know, we have a Tullahoma Wildcat football team, folks, with 18 seniors gone, right?
20
seniors gone. So that leaves what, 8 left? We got 8 this year, seniors?
We've actually got 9 seniors.
9 seniors.
Right? 6 of them are there in school. We've got 3 that are homeschooled.
Okay.
That are with us. So out of those guys, we had 2 that had like significant playing time from last season that saw the field in key times.
Yeah. So, I'll tell you what I'm gonna ask you, because the other night we were looking at the program. Mm-hmm. And somebody said, I don't know what position ATH is. And they handed me the program, and I said, what? They said, I know what blocker and tackler and running back, but what's ATH?
You got me on that, too.
You don't know?
No. And
some of them were on different ones, and you know what Keith said in front of me? Keith said, he said, I guess that just means athlete.
That's what it is.
You know, because they're kids. Well, there's a lot of kids I know when my son played, you know, he played tailback, fullback, offensive tight end, defensive tackle, linebacker. And I guess it's a kid that can just, you know, that they use in so many places, it's hard to say.
It's just hard to
distinction what he is. Right, he's an athlete.
Well, and right now, to be honest with you, some of our young guys, we're still trying to find that right spot for them to where they can be successful. Yeah. No doubt about it.
So let's get back to why we're here. Tullahoma Wildcats beat Shelbyville. It's always good when you beat those local guys, and you know, we're lucky to have 2 of those games at home. This next coming week is Coffee Pot, and those are big gates. And both of those games are at home, so that's good for the budget. keeps everybody paid, and you know we'll talk about this, you know, on through the show. But we're making some changes in the marketing and the branding that we're doing as a Wildcat football team, and you know, that's good stuff. I mean, everything's going on. It's good. T-Town. I was down there the other day, watching all those little kids bounce house and play all the games and stuff before the show. So we're traveling right on through it, man.
Hey, that's right. A home opener. I'm horrible, John. I don't do a good job of looking up in the stands and paying attention to how many people are there. Uh-huh. And so after the game, our trainer, Heath McCullough, I asked him, I said, well, how was the turnout? He said, you didn't know it? And I said, well, I just really don't usually pay attention. I'm looking on the field, not off the field. But he showed me a picture, and it looked like we had a really good turnout.
We did. We had a very good crowd, and I was a little bit surprised. Of course, you know, now a lot of people, like, we're streaming that, so people can stay at home and see it streamed. And so older people don't have to come to the ball game. They can't, you know,
because, you know, there's a select group of people here in Tullahoma that, like you said, can't get out.
Right.
Or they just choose not to.
Right.
And that's all right. They're still great supporters. But I guarantee you somewhere last Thursday night, there was a group of people, that were waiting on that television to come on.
Right.
They're getting excited, just like you and I do on Saturdays for college football.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, to have those people, to have access to it, hey, I think it's a great idea.
And we're fortunate to have, of course, our show. We're on Spectrum Charter, but we partner up with Light Tube on a lot of things, because this show right here not only plays on Charter Spectrum, but it also plays on Light Tube as well. And so Light Tube does that stream, and there's people that are watching that. And then I was surprised that the Shelbyville stands didn't have any more people in it than they did.
Again, it's something that I've got to do, or I guess I have to do a better job of it. I'm going to try to do a better job of taking a peek around and looking.
Yeah.
But even though they're directly across the field,
that's not what you're paying attention to.
That's what I normally don't look up there. Hey, now, the one thing I will say is that since I've been here with Coach Olive, there is one time that I look over at the visiting stands, and that's this coming week.
Coffee County
week. And so Coach Olive always starts talking about it early, and not going to let that tradition go down. He said he loves it in the fourth quarter, all right, when those stands start to empty.
Oh, it's a sight.
It's a sight.
It's a sight.
It's something that I've paid attention to since I've gotten to Tullahoma. He brought it to my interest, but hey, something that I hopefully look forward to next week.
And I'll tell you what's good about that game too as well. That's the military has become involved in that game, and I would imagine this year it's one of the regional rivalries that the military picks.
They call it the Great American Rivalry Series.
Right. Is it part of that this year?
Yes, sir.
So I mean, that's a great thing to have the military come in there and present these young men with awards for doing what they do, and there's different events happen during the week, physical events where they're pitting against each other.
They have,
and that just amps up that whole thing.
They have, from both schools, they do a chin-up challenge. Yeah. All right, so during lunch, like ours will be on Thursday. I think Coffee does theirs on Wednesday. They'll have the kids as they come through at lunch, and they'll do a chin-up challenge. Yeah. And they tally those scores to see who's got the most from each school. They also recognize a student athlete from each school. That's amazing.
All right, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a quick commercial break and thank our sponsors for keeping us on the air with this fifth quarter show for this will be the 31st year. And we're proud to be here. Do us a favor, when you go in our sponsors' businesses, buy something. That'll make it worth their while. We'll be back in a minute.
Here in Tullahoma, we're very fortunate to have Builders Plumbing and Electric to serve all of our plumbing and electric needs.
Come see us while we have a short break at Builders Plumbing and Electric.
We're also fortunate to have Builder Supply, where we can get all the lumber to do any project we have around the house.
Come see us at Builder Supply.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why I keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
My husband was diagnosed with a spinal infection. He lost his ability to swallow and the movement of his legs.
I couldn't turn over in bed, I couldn't walk, I couldn't eat.
They were just wonderful in the treatment and care they gave my husband.
I regained my mobility where I was able to go home.
It is miraculous.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
start at center field. Who we got, captains?
All right, we got Jackson Sheffield. All right, number 0 right there is Brock Stroop. And number 8, quarterback Nathan Delauder. We really, on this coin toss, if we'd have won it, we were going to defer. Shelbyville evidently had the same plan, it looks like. What do you think about the tee, John?
I love that tee, man.
Tell you what, we had a group of guys get out there and get started on that a couple of weeks ago, and it was amazing. Guys, Ian Anderson and those guys from Park and Rec do an amazing job. They got out there and helped us out. So special thanks to those guys.
I love it.
I tell you what, they keep that field looking nice. And hey, look for more little subtle changes to come.
You know, and I tell the kids a lot of times, I've told them, it doesn't get any better than this right here.
No, look, man.
You're playing ball with your friends that you played with your whole life in a facility that's equal to a college facility.
I'm telling you, I played ball at Maryville College, and I'll tell you, there's a lot of times on Saturday that I didn't play in front of as many people as these guys, and I can tell you the fields weren't half as nice. Hey, a little fumble up right there, but Jackson does a good job scooping it up. That's another thing we're working on right there is that return unit. Hey, we figured we'd go empty right here just to start the game. We got exactly what we wanted, all right? Hey, and that's all right. Kenai Johnson right there playing in front of some hometown people that he knows. And, you know, Kenai's got a lot of Shelbyville connections. So he had some butterflies the other night.
He had
Maybe we come right back and get it right back to him, try to get those butterflies out, John.
what is he? What class is he?
He's a sophomore.
Oh, well, no wonder he had the butterflies.
So, hey, this is us trying to do what we do. Be consistent, needy, not greedy. All right. Hey, and later on in the game, kind of get a little greedy, but this is us being young, trying to fill ourselves out right here.
And age-wise, on the Shelbyville team, are they a mature team or?
No, sir. They're quite young.
They're young,
also.
too.
And look, and some of those penalties are young penalties that they had Friday night. But Shelbyville's an aggressive ball club. I think he's got 5 or 6 seniors also, so he graduated quite a few too. And hey, this right here is gigantic, flipping the field. And we'll probably speak about Chadwick more than once tonight.
Yeah, but you look up in those stands as you view this, you'll see it's kind of spotty up there, and whereas this rivalry used to fill the stadium completely. You know, our defense stood up really well.
It's just about knowing where to align and how to align. So they're actually running a little 2-back set right here. He looks kind of like a tight end, but not really. You'll still notice our level in spots still a little high. That's part of being young. And we'll become more aggressive as the year progresses. But real proud of these guys. Get them in a punt situation right off the bat, and able to get a little pressure right there. We'll work on catching that ball. That definitely, those are yards we got to have. Thought Jackson Sheffield did a great job the other night. It's a 2-way player, one of your seniors.
Pretty.
17, Bryson Stevenson, who also offensively had a heck of a night. He's going to be one of those targets that Delauder's going to see more and more often. And I guess as a quarterback, you'll start looking for those guys a little more when they keep presenting themselves wide open.
Right.
Again, needy, not greedy. Hey, let's get it in the hands of an athlete. Let him go. You're going to hear a lot about number 3. There's not an accident that he's wearing that number at Tullahoma. Usually if a guy has that one on, John, look out. Look out. Nathan with a good solid read right there.
He did read pretty well the other night.
Yeah, and there's some times that that he does things really well. Other times, he's showing his age. You know, and those are things that we got to work on. This is a perfect example.
Great.
And so that's what's going to be great about sitting down with these guys tomorrow. Is there's a lot of great things going on this field, and there's also some small mistakes or mistakes that you can teach from. You can teach the right thing to do and the wrong thing to do off of this one. Guess what that one was?
That was the wrong thing.
There you go. And it's all right. Hey, we're in a learning process. Hey, get the screen set up wonderfully right here.
Yeah, that was great. That was a good job.
Hey, well, good call by Caleb Olive right here. Real proud of this group being able to get on and off and transition out. You don't realize sometimes how hard it is to get 6 or 7 dudes off the field, 6 or 7 dudes back on.
Right.
I've got to say that the sideline was engaged and involved Friday or Thursday night. So this is a defensive coordinator's dream, right?
Of course, we have another Chadwick in the kicking position this year, and he's showing just like his brother, every kick in the end zone and every kickoff and every attempt was good.
Exactly. Just gotta keep that guy healthy and keep him coming.
That's very important in high school football. You know, if a team's got a star, a superstar, one place you don't want them getting the ball is on a punt or on a kickoff.
Exactly.
And if you can put that ball not just in the end zone, but out of the end zone.
It's just the percentage of them being successful. All right, it goes way down when they have to drive 80 yards. Like I said, we're dealing with 14 to 18-year-old kids. You're going to make a mistake within 80 yards sometimes.
Sure.
So something that we'll be working on as a defense, tackling lower. That's something that the kids will say, well, Coach, we don't ever practice at practice. You won't let us tackle anybody around the legs at practice. But to me, if I can get my body in the right position, all right, and I can do that Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and I'm not reaching. If I'm reaching on Tuesday, then I'm not anywhere close on Friday.
Right.
So it's about during practice getting the body in the right position.
Who's number 7?
Evan Tomlin. All right. Tomlin does a lot of things. He'll come in later on.
He does a whole lot of things.
Yeah, he's on quite a few special teams. And Evan plays that nickel position for us and does a really good job.
Yeah.
And he also back up tailback. He's an 8-back also, but a guy.
Well, you know, and I was, as you'll see as we continue with the film as we go through it, he ran the ball. He's tough. He's a tough kid. And a lot of them out there, a lot of them are, and we're at the, I guess nothing right now.
Hey, right now?
Nobody's scoring anything. Just still feeling it out a little bit.
Well, we got 3-0. We got one with Chadwick on.
Oh, that's right. Excuse me. 3-0. So what we'll do right now is take a quarter break, and we'll be back with the second quarter. Tullahoma Shelbyville, first win, first head coaching job, first game. Shelbyville gone. Be back in a minute. We'd like to welcome Vanderbilt Hospital to Tullahoma as the new owner of Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital. For years, people have had great service at Heart and Hospital. And many times people make the statement, I need to go to Vanderbilt to get the best care. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to go to Vanderbilt to get the best care, because Vanderbilt is now in Tullahoma as the new owner of Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital. For all of your health care needs, top quality, best research, new equipment, look forward to great health care at Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats.
Since 1889, Traders Bank has been helping our neighbors realize their dreams. Whether our customers are looking to put a roof over their heads, try their hand at entrepreneurship, or see themselves behind the wheel of a shiny new car, the folks at Traders Bank have always been ready to dive in with them. Because at Traders, we lend you more than just money. We lend you our good name.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Some money.
Shelbyville got the ball, headed our way.
I thought the secondary the other night did a better job communicating and understanding where they're supposed to be. See your level there, how high everybody is. We're going to work on getting lower. That's, like I said, it's another part of being young.
Their quarterback's pretty good sized kid.
Oh, no doubt. He was listed close to 230, but I don't think he was that big.
Nah.
Quick shift by us right there, and we're trying to draw them. But after the one offside, we do a good job. Right? Our dudes do of watching the football. Shelbyville tried to hard count us more than once, so I was proud that we were able to hang in there. That's been a problem.
You know, I played both ways when I played. Of course, everybody did back in those days. You put your athletes on the field. You know, that's just the way it was until they got hurt. But they say up the higher up you go, defense wins championships. Well, you have to.
It's hard. But
you got to score. You can't.
Say hard to win if you can't score.
If you can't score.
Absolutely.
But when you got a team down on your knocking on your door, just like that right there.
Hey, you know, those are those 50-50 balls that hey, we're gonna work on getting winning more of those. You know, if both guys have a shot at it, we want to win them. You see earlier, Kanai comes up with one earlier to get this drive cranking.
Where are we kicking from this time?
Hey, right there, you're about the 35 out, it looks. So, I mean, again, guys doing amazing. Like I told you earlier.
Weapon.
Hey, listening to Coach Holliday will tell me, hey, if we're good or not good. And when he gives the thumbs up, we know what we want to do most of the time. So 6-0, and they're back in a two-back look. You see us shifting again. All right. Want to show them one thing, do another. See, some of our guys still got to work on those angles. Right. And that, like I said, those things will come in time. And like we said earlier, this film, great teaching tool, because the times that we do it correctly, we're really successful. At the times that we barely miss, it's a technique thing. So be able to show them the correct thing to do and the incorrect thing to do.
Interior, that line standing up pretty good.
They're getting better, but again, you're looking at sophomores and juniors.
15-year-old. Tomlin was there, wasn't he?
Something that I fuss about constantly. Bunch of ends are working on it right now. I'm keeping that outside on free. And If we can do a little more of that, we can see a formation like this a little more often.
Ooh, good job, good job, good job.
They mishandled the snap right there, and our dudes do what they're supposed to. Back to the empty look. Hey, Jackson Sheffield doing an amazing job right there, sealing the edge. That's one of those timing things, John.
Yep.
And it'll work out later on down the line. And we go through a little spell here where everything's coming out high for the Lauder. I just feel like part of that's being nervous, you know?
Yep.
And he's going to settle in. And it's like I told a guy from the Tennessean the other night, he's our guy. You know, he's our guy. We're behind him, we trust him.
Well, he got some teaching points in this ball game, and that's what's he, a sophomore?
Yeah, Nathan's a junior.
Junior, you know, but he was following a great player last year and learned a lot. But you know, learning and watching is not the same as getting it done yourself.
Oh, absolutely, man. And that's what you're going to see from these young football teams, just like that play. You know, you got 3 or 4 guys in the right position, right? We just can't make the play. It'll come in time, and the more they practice, the better off we'll be. This is an absolute hustle play.
Yep.
Right? Hey, the kid's not in horrible position. Right? But then, he runs the guy down and gives us a shot right here. Yep. That's what we constantly say. Put him back in the huddle. Put him back in the huddle.
And there you go.
Well, that's the guy we've been missing right there now, Huntington Hargrove. Amazing player. And okay, so 3rd down right here. And they're in the 2-back set. They're going to try to fade one out. And just luckily right there, we hold our out. And they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And we stand up. Look at that.
Just a great job again of Hargrove coming up, setting a hard edge. All right, and that's what we call being a force player, coming up, setting force, all right, and giving the other 10 guys a chance to get there.
Great shot
again.
Great shot.
Finding a way to become open, and learning to be confident enough to sit in there once it becomes open. Something that he probably picked up from Melton last year, understanding where he needs to be and when to settle down, you know?
You know, I don't know whether it was you telling me or John or somebody else that Brody was as much use off the field as he was on the field.
There's no doubt.
He was a coach. He was a player, almost like a player coach to a lot of these kids.
Oh, no doubt. It was glad. I spoke with him Thursday night. He was there with us for a little while, and he's talked to some of these guys before the game. Spoke with them about what to do. Our offense hasn't significantly changed since last year. So, hey, our guys still understand the terminology. And like I said, understanding where to sit down, hey, and how to present yourself to the quarterback big. That quarterback. This kid's going to have a great future. And then we got the Lauder back. So 3rd down right here. And again, we're going to find,
right there, isn't it?
Going to find Stevenson. What it is, they're going to bring those linebackers the way they're going to do. We're going to sneak them right in there behind them. And the Lauder with a great pull.
That was.
And we're finally able to finish. That was something we told our offense the other night. Hey, we got to become more consistent. Hey, and with consistency, we got to learn to finish. And so, hey, that's the first time this year that we finished right there. And gotten what we want. And I hope it's the first of many.
One thing I don't understand, you can tell me, here we are, we're at 27 seconds left in the 2nd quarter, we've gone up 13-0. When you're scoring points, like kicking an extra point like that, and the other team's offsides, they're penalized. They're getting penalized, but it's taking our point off the board.
Well,
why can't we keep that point?
What you do is you're going to redo it, because they'll ask you if you want, you can take half the distance. All right.
Yeah,
so
but I mean, we've already made that. They've done that. They can do that on purpose.
Well,
they can go on offsides on purpose.
But after a little while, they'll call it it's obstruction of the game.
Right.
That's what it said.
Okay.
So they're not going to allow you over and over again. So finally in this group, hey, we're getting a little pass rush here, and again, part of them being young.
The referee blocked one of them. Talk, I got the biscuit in my.
Really excited right there. Hey, I know our kids are fired up, and so it's just get in there. Hey, get them off their feet, get them something to drink. Hey, allow the coaches to talk for a little while. Defensively, hey, we really felt like they get away from the two-back stuff later on. And that's an insider right there, what was going on at halftime. Coach Howard and I are talking. He said, what do you think they'll do? I said, I think they got to go back to one back, try to spread it out a little bit. Hey, maybe try to get us on the inside zone or two and pop it. They end up doing it sooner or later. Offensively, hey, it was just about making those key corrections. Right. Sometimes we're not blocking exactly who we're supposed to be blocking, hey, but we're getting after it. And that's what we asked them to do before the game. Now it's time to tidy those things away, hey, and be more consistent, hey, and work on finishing.
There you go.
Work on finishing.
There you go. Hey, you see this right here? Look at that. You know what that is? That is a great donut right there from the Donut Palace. We want to thank Mayo and his beautiful, lovely wife who takes care of me every Saturday when I go in there and get these, for years of being our donut sponsor, our pastry sponsor on the Fifth Quarter Show. And they were just as sweet today as always when I went in there, and this donut's just as good as they have been ever since that place opened up. Right across from the high school, you need some pastry, you need some coffee, you need something to drink. They have other things in there as well. Good folks, good product. You go in there and get you some. Great product. And I want to thank again, this year, your first year, is another year that I'm dedicating this season to the memory of Max Gerald. And Max was last year was dedicated. The year was dedicated, and Max passed away the year before that. There's Max right there. What a great Tullahoma High School football fan.
Right.
Played football here in, let's see, I was in 67, 65. He would have been 65, been 64. 63, no, 63, probably 63 or below that, 62. And, but Max was a student of the game, and he's one of those people that sometimes if you go sit around a bunch of people that were doing a bunch of talking, he'd just get up and go find a spot to sit where it's quiet, where he could pay attention to the football game.
So he was there to watch the game.
He was there to watch the game. He wasn't there to visit. And, he was a great supporter of Wildcat football, and Miss Ronnie wanted again to have Max be a part of this show and a part of the Tullahoma Wildcat football spirit, because that year after he passed away and we dedicated that show to him, the only state championship we've ever won. We won't keep that going on, so we're gonna keep Max as part of this show right here. Do we have band, Terry? Yeah, we got band today, so we'll go to halftime and we'll watch the Tullahoma High School award-winning band start working on their halftime presentation. Marty Scott's hometown body shops at 513 East Carroll Street, and they have plenty of room to do what needs to be done to your automobile. If your automobile starts out looking like this, bring it to Marty Scott's Hometown Body Shop, because they have all the facilities they need and the technical knowledge to fix just about any car that's in any situation.
Hey folks, Marty Scott, Hometown Body Shop here in Tullahoma. I've been serving Tullahoma for over 32 years now. Just one thing that more major than a fender bender, Chris, he's been to school on all of that. He'll take care of you. And remember, it's Hometown Body Shop, 513 East Carroll, doing business the hometown way. Y'all come see us.
We showed you the start of the story, we showed you the middle of the story, and now we're going to show you a finished product. But at Hometown Body Shop, nothing's finished until Marty says it is. Attention, attention! Tullahoma and surrounding areas, Spinelli's Pizzeria is now open at 121 Northwest Atlantic Street in downtown Tullahoma. They specialize in Philadelphia-style pizzas that you can order by the pie or by the gigantic slice. Spinelli's also has great sandwiches with breads imported from Philly, loaded stromboli, salads, and desserts. They are open from 11 a.m. until 3 a.m. with delivery every day. So stop by Spinelli's and get a slice.
Are your teeth dull, chipped, stained, or crooked? If so, call the dental practice of Dr. Mike Long. For a wider, brighter, more attractive smile, Dr. Long offers cosmetic dentistry at its best through whitening, bonding, and veneers. Dr. Long also uses laser technology, eliminating anesthesia and drilling. When you are ready to enhance your smile, call Dr. Mike Long, Family Practice Dentistry for 29 years.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar, and Channel 6, your local information network.
Daddy Billy's Deli Bar and Grill has been open at 119 Northwest Atlantic Street in Tullahoma for over 40 years, serving up good times and great food. The inside is now a non-smoking facility and had a great outdoor patio area with a covered stage, a fire pit, and a second bar where smoking is allowed. The food remains great at Daddy Billy's, from burgers to paninis, salads, wings, with new items being added all the time. Great sides from onion straws, flat fried potatoes, and Tullahoma's only corn salad. Music and sports are important at Daddy Billy's with jam night every Wednesday night, bands and players on the weekends, and big screen TVs all over the place to watch sports. Daddy Billy's is now open Monday through Saturday and closed on Sunday. As a non-smoking venue inside, all ages are welcome to enjoy the food and fun at Daddy Billy's. With a great selection of domestic, imported, and local craft beers, a full liquor and wine selection, and the best food around, there is no reason for you not to be part of the good times at Daddy Billy's, 119 Northwest Atlantic Street, downtown Tullahoma.
Clayton's has been Tullahoma's shoe store for over 120 years, and Florence Hall continues that tradition today. We're the only shoe store in town that starts with measuring your foot to make sure you get the perfect fit in a quality shoe. That includes narrow through wide widths for men, women, and children. Clayton Shoes, the family shoe store you'll love.
We're gonna fit your style. We're gonna make you smile. Service and quality at Clayton Shoe Store. We're gonna fit your style.
Come see us at Coffee County Bank. We now offer custom debit cards. Add a picture of your family, your dog, your baby, even your business logo. Carry personal pride in your wallet and remember your family moments every time you swipe your Coffee County Bank debit card. Visit us at 511 North Jackson Street or online at coffeecountybank.com. Coffee County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, Coach, we're back.
Hey, that's pretty interesting right there. A piece of it that I don't get to see often is the band. So they don't get to see that very often.
No,
so,
you're in there talking to your team.
Yeah. So they did come back out two back again. Like I said earlier, I figured they'll go to the one back stuff. And great job.
Oh,
right here.
Great job.
By Kobe Tucker there. Kobe Jr., who's finally getting it figured out. We still haven't drawn anybody off sides on the shift yet, but we'll work on that. Again, break contain. This is something, like I said, one of those learning curves. We're going to keep those defensive ends outside, and it's just something we've got to continue to work on in practice, something we'll address Sunday. There it is right there.
Yeah.
Hey, guy makes a great move. We're just high tackling and things of that nature. Got to be careful for a horse collar right there.
Well, I'm glad we got somebody that could run him down.
Well, and this is just us. This is, like, what we want really is to set the tone in the third quarter defensively, really hope to be able to do that. And but one of our goals is that they don't score in the first possession of the third. And so we'll see here in a second. Good job sitting in. That's in and out right there. I mean, I see 3 white jerseys and 4 cardinal. You know, so we're in the right spot. We just got to find the football.
It was there. I thought somebody might have gotten a finger on it.
Good job, guys, holding in right here. That's a sign that we're getting a little better, figuring it out. And he did catch that ball for everybody that thought he did. There's the buck again. We're just having trouble with that defensive end getting inside. What we'd like to do is try to spill that, get vertical on it. Another thing we'll work on defensively is when they have time to peak or they have time to change, we have time to change. A little twist on the edge there.
He got him outside, though. We got a little speed toward the outside, a little quickness out that way.
Well, Sheffield right there coming inside out, doing some great things. That kid's just an athlete.
There it is. They got a 17, too, that can catch.
But again, tackle, put him back in the huddle. Hey, give us a chance to make something happen. We're going to get this pile pushed backwards finally, right? So something we're working on with our defensive front right here is level down here on the goal line. You see us get high right there. That's something we've got to work on.
Yeah.
And again, this film being a wonderful teaching tool, but you'll be able to see these guys. I don't want to see the top of their helmet right there. And hey, we get pushed back, and that's what happens versus the last time on the goal line. Hey, our guys are staying a little lower. Hey, creating a little wall right there, making it bounce.
But we had him in the backfield, just didn't hold.
Well, like I said, great teaching tool because we've got it the right way early in the game. Now we're tired a little bit in the third, and hey, we see the difference right there.
Boy, that was a bad one to lose. They wouldn't have thrown that flag. He might have. All he had to do is get by one man. He's sick.
I tried to pooch one, and we'd seen it on the sideline. They teed the ball up a little straighter. So
now, did you tell him not to run that ball? Call a fair catch.
No. Hey, but hey, better safe than sorry right there. You know, better safe than sorry in those situations. If you're pooched, hey, you can't look at the ball and who's coming at the same time. So if he's not sure where everybody's at, hey, go ahead, fair catch. Hey, that way we make sure we've got it.
That boy had a hold of his back of his jersey. Now, why didn't that get called?
Well, you know, those are judgment calls, and hey, the officials see what they see.
Yeah, that's true.
And they've got a tough enough job. And here we are.
That's a great play.
Yeah, can I present himself again? And we'll be able to get it to him. So that's good. But if you see, we got Tomlin in the backfield. Again, he's had a pretty good series so far, giving Jackson a little break. Kid runs the ball hard.
Yes, he does. That's the teaching. That's a teaching play right there.
No doubt right there. And, hey, Nathan's going to make mistakes from time to time, but he's our guy. We're not going to try to force the ball. Hey, sometimes it's just we got to eat it. That's all it is to it. Be done with it. But, hey, he's going to learn as we go, and we got all the confidence in
that. Is the hardest thing in the world. Or you think you can do it all anytime, and you can't, and you're going down and you're thinking, I can get that ball.
Well,
and you can't. It's just learning when you can't.
And understanding.
Nothing wrong with it.
No. Live to fight another day sometime. Finally, we find him in the backfield.
Number 5 is standing there going, well, y'all run him over here. I'm waiting on him.
Screen right here. We almost sniff it out, though. And another hustle play, just good things happen, right, when you're around the football. That's what we try to tell our guys.
That number 11's a good number to be wearing this year, isn't it?
So, hey, end of the third right there.
13-7.
Hey, not a bad place to be right now, but hey, you can see what I'm talking about as far as little mistakes, hey, and letting those mistakes build up and kind of hurt our confidence from time to time. another part of being young, and another part of the youth will wear off sooner or later.
Yeah.
This team, they'll have a great week this week, but I'm telling you, only 2 days of full padded practice last week, Monday, Tuesday. You know, so 2 times to get better, Wednesday polish it, and you're playing on Thursday.
Yeah.
So, hey, these guys have made gigantic steps from playing the previous Friday when we were at Franklin County. We just got to continue.
Well, I asked you about that game. Somebody said, "Oh, Franklin County just beat us up and all that." And I asked Coach about that. Give me your take on that. And you said to me, "Don't look at the score. We accomplished what we wanted to accomplish in that football game. We weren't worried about winning or losing that right there. We were working on some specific stuff, and we got done what we done to get better."
That's it.
And that's all that matters in a game that doesn't count.
Well, you use it for what it is.
It's practice.
But it's a loud practice.
Loud practice, and people are hitting you practice.
Exactly. But the tone of the crowd is different. You learn to communicate better. Our guys had to make adjustments, just like when you were little.
Sure.
Your mama held your hand when you walked across the street. Sooner or later, mama had to let your hand go, and you had to look both ways before you went.
Right.
Well, some of our guys looked both ways against Franklin County. Right? Yeah. Others of them didn't look. We got hit by a car. You know.
Hey, they're looking now, though, aren't they?
And we're looking now. We're able to correct it, and we're not making that mistake again.
That's great. That's great. Hey, back behind me here, we got the Eli Grow Run, Walk, and Ruck. I can't remember exactly when that is. It's a couple of weeks, maybe
yes,
3
sir.
weeks.
We'll get that. We'll get that.
We'll have that. I'll call Tony and find out exactly about that. I should know. I apologize that I don't, but I just know that it's coming.
That's right. Hey, I always look forward to that event.
And they're great people, and Eli was a great young man, and we want a Legacy Creamery behind the Coca-Cola building, old Coca-Cola building on Wilson Avenue, right before you turn to go down into the high school. And, you go over there and buy yogurt, it goes to build a building. They're working on a building that Eli designed that's going to be a building for training that will be built at Tullahoma High School for all sports training facility. So it's a very important thing. And Hunter Girl's doing a show over down at the old roller rink.
Who is?
Hunter Girl, the one who won second in American Idol, I guess. Whatever.
My wife will be able to tell you all that.
Well, she was the second in the whole United States of America, and she's playing a fundraiser for this Eli Grow Foundation, and I forget what the other one is, but look at that. That's going to be, I think, maybe the 15th of September, something like that. So we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back with the fourth quarter.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop Factory Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
We are blessed by donations from the community. We have people that come from multiple counties completely surrounding us. We even have people come as far away as Rutherford County. This is the thrift store, and we've got things divided up by categories. So this is the women's clothes section. We have a children's section, and we have a men's section, and we have everything divided out by sizes to make shopping easier when you're on your lunch hour and you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, and a wonderful book and music section over here.
And we've got these comfy chairs that you can just come over, and we have that.
And read.
We have that quite often. We have a husband come with, and he plops down and reads while his wife is shopping in the store. Yeah, it makes it really sweet. Our goal is to minister to people in 4 counties: Coffee, Bedford, Franklin, and more, showing their physical and emotional needs, to meet those the best we can, and then at the same time to be able to address any spiritual needs they may have.
The choices we make today will impact tomorrow. Choosing natural gas today is the responsible energy choice for your home, your family, and our environment. Almost all natural gas we use is produced right here in North America. And with plentiful gas reserves, we can enjoy a safe and reliable energy future. Natural gas. The comfortable and responsible energy choice for today and tomorrow.
Brought to you by Elk River Public Utility District. Southern Electric and Plumbing Supply, located at 107 Southeast Atlantic Street in Tullahoma, is the area's premier location for electric and plumbing supplies and fixtures, featuring GE appliances, Delta faucets, and complete fixture lines displayed in a state-of-the-art showroom. So if you're a contractor working on new construction or a homeowner working on a weekend remodel project, Southern is the place to find that special fixture you need to make your home shine. Southern's experienced staff can help you solve any problem. Southern Electric and Supply Company, 107 Southeast Atlantic Street, Tullahoma, 455-5402. Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, fourth quarter, right, John?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
And we're on
Jackson
top.
up the sideline, and that's another one of those teaching tools right there. Knowing where to look and read the progression, and the kid's going to get better at it. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind. Like I said.
But that's better than throwing an INT.
Well,
there's that other one right there, and I said that, and there it is. And we can't tackle.
Well, hey, we got guys in pursuit, and I tell you this right here, regardless, they do call it back, but there you've got your center, number 50, full swagger. All right, running all the way down there. That's what I look at. Yeah. I look at that right there. That's a hustle play. I'm trying to get there. Things will happen. Hey, getting it back right there to Hargrove, and we pick up, well, could just call it holding. It was pretty much tackling is what we did right there. Man, move that dude. Hey, but I like the effort. You understand? Yes. I like the effort, and the kid's trying to do what he can do to contribute. We just got to take those little penalties away right there. Understanding how we're doing it.
That's a little bit of speed right there.
We're really happy with that. Hey, that's being needy, not greedy again. Hey, the defense is giving it to us. Take it. Boom. Just got to get that one out a little quicker.
Or up just a little bit. There you go.
So again, hey, what we said a little while ago, the guy took that one. You know what I mean? Hey, we're learning as we go. Instead of forcing it, hey, we'll live to play again.
That one probably should have been picked. I couldn't see exactly where the ball went. But what difference does it make? We got the leg of the South in there.
Well, just a
that could have been weapon. That was what, 43?
Great weapon to have, yes sir.
It could have been 53. Ball went out of the back, went 10, 15 yards over the crossbar, and it was up at the top.
You got it.
You know, I mean that's just amazing.
So I'll tell you some funny things about this. So Coach Goodman handles our special teams. We get drawn offside. We're offsides right there. He said, "What do you want to do?" I said, "Well, I imagine you'll have to kick it again, Goodman." Yeah, but he's got a million different ways we kick that ball and where we can put it.
And he probably could have got it back in the end zone. 5 more yards probably wouldn't have made any difference because he was driving it to the back line of the end zone.
There's one guy back there we didn't want to touch it, so we didn't want to get close.
Didn't want to get close to it.
So here we are holding on to them. Hey, like I said, proud of these guys as they're going.
Team. They got some youth on their side too. Ooh. Missed him, boy. He just split it, didn't he?
Well, that's us in the inside not being able to keep our eyes disciplined, staying on the key. We're going to key that sniffer back, that B back right there. And we didn't do a good job closing. You see, now we got ourselves where we're supposed to be.
Yeah, that tee looks good.
But it's real interesting right here. So we're going to end up, we're going to edge this up top. Hey, and we're looking for him to throw. We get what we want to see right there. And we just got to get our guy in the flat cover a little easier. What we want to do is get our inside shoulder to his outside shoulder. Another thing that we'll try to address this week in the return game is being able to get some things set up so we got an opportunity to score on that, something we've had some success with in the past.
Yeah.
And hey, we'll start working on that.
One step at a time, Coach.
That's it. And the steps are in the right direction as long as you're moving forward there like Evan Tomlin is. And hey, Sheffield back right here. Hey, we're going to run a little off tackle right there. That's
like a pinball. That kid's he's the hardest one to get out of we've had, and I don't know when.
He does a good job moving his feet. And there we are, not doing a bad job blocking on the perimeter.
You know, that's one of the things that you see that a successful team all the way up into the pros is the sacrifice that the receivers make for each other and for a running back. When you have great blocking for receivers, you have a great football team.
Blocking is the key. That's why I was getting ready to comment on, our offensive front. I told some guys the other day that was a group on our team that's continuing to get better. Right? And those guys are leaps and bounds from where they were at earlier in the year. And they're getting to be a little more fluid with one another. And I am just proud of them. They're going to get there sooner or later. So it's one of those where you'd really like to get the first down and tick it on out right there. But, hey, understanding that we're going to have to go back out there and play some great defense in order to get this thing sealed up. Not a bad job by the return group there. We just got to do a better job of bottling it in.
Yeah, that sideline, we need to be able to pull that string, pull it in closer, get him out of there.
Again, situation where that's been about 3 or 4 times during the course of this ball game that we've lost that edge contain.
Yeah.
Right? And so we're giving up some free yards right here, and it's something we've got to be able to get corrected. Great open field tackle.
Yep.
Right, and that guy's name was called a lot again. Ethan Hargrove called a lot Thursday night.
He's one that saw a lot of playing time last year.
He did.
And we hit him and knocked him outside to where he could get on. I mean, there's some folks getting tired right now. Want this to be over with. Let's get this over with. Get a W. Our coach needs a W.
Well, hey, these guys are going to produce it. Here we are, 3rd and long. And Shelbyville on 4th down. Good job, our guys holding in. All right, decent pocket right there, and turnover on downs. Real proud of those guys. Now we're able to tick this one out. Hadn't even practiced this yet, John. That's how far behind we've been. Right. But it's one of the best formations in football.
That is the best formation in football right there.
Like Shelbyville, good football team. They're going to have some success as the season goes on. They're playing a tough 6A region, but hey, those guys, they work hard, and they're going to be successful as we go.
And Coffee County and Franklin County last night, Coffee County ended up getting beat by Franklin County.
Yeah, 27-20. All right, so Franklin County completes about a 68-yard touchdown pass.
With 27 seconds left, something like that.
Seconds left. In order to win.
They were planning on going on into overtime.
That's what it was looking like.
Yeah.
And I was actually listening to it on the way
I
home.
was too.
And the guy was like, I don't think I run a play here. Well, he doesn't know Holman from Franklin County because Holman's going to throw it up.
Yeah, he was saying, we're going to get some extra football tonight, folks. No,
that was it.
Well, Coach, again, we want to thank you for being in here. We're going to do this at least 9 more times.
I like it.
And hopefully 14 or 15 more times.
Hey, I sure would like to do it more than 9 more times.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. And folks, thank our sponsors. Want to thank Terry Daniel. Bob Lamoya retired last year when Coach Olive did, and Bob was a great big part of this ever since we started doing this show 30 years ago. And helping us get this show on the air. And now Terry Daniel's doing that for the team, and we appreciate Terry for getting the film in to us, and Coach for coming up and getting over here in the morning on a Saturday morning.
Hey, gotta get out of the house now. Now I get to go do all my chores.
There you go. There you go. So, folks, we'll see you next time. You can watch this again tonight, I believe, at 8:30, and tomorrow afternoon at 4:30. So, or you can go on our website, our internet site, our YouTube channel, and that's the link on Channel 6 is our YouTube channel, and we also have. Channel 6, the link is our Facebook page, and you can just see us everywhere. And the coach and I'll be smiling at you, and coffee pot game is this coming week, Coffee County, and the first thing we need to do, we've done the first thing.
That's it.
You won that first ball game against Shelbyville. Now we need to get that coffee pot. Keep it right here.
Hey, full week of practice this week. We're
on the run.
We're excited.
I bet you are.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks.
All right, we'll see you soon, next week for sure. And folks, we'll see you next time on the Coy Sisk 5th Quarter Show. Thanks for watching.